In my last video, I encourage you to just start. In this video, I quit. So for the last month, I've done very little listing in my shop. I've not been motivated and have been extremely busy, but not a productive busy, a more all over the place busy. But even with my inconsistent listing patterns, I've still been making sales. So I'm here to tell you to trust the process and keep moving forward. So last week, I got a call from Shawna. For those of you that don't know Shawna, she is my guide, my mentor, the resident guru for this Etsy journey. You know that tone when someone calls you and they're trying to beat around the bush, but they kind of want to argue a little bit? That was her. She had been looking in my shop and saw my numbers and was like, "You haven't been listing." So she's like, "What can we do to get you back on track?" She explained that Q4 was approaching and that if I didn't put in the work now, then any progress that I have made or that I could make would be like delayed a year. She referenced a sheet that she gave me months ago, and it had realistic expectations. If I made 10 listings a week, then you would potentially make this to this, a range of an amount that I could make. And it broke it down, I think, into 4 different settings. She also explained that if I want to make real traction in Q4, that I've got to be listing now like a banshee, like going crazy, making like 50 listings a week, all the way through to Cyber Monday. 50 listings! In my past videos, I've mentioned how my Etsy journey has taught me life lessons. So here are 8 things I'm quitting to advance my Etsy shop and simplify my life. Ain't nobody got time for that. Number 1 is clutter, whether it's physical, mental, or digital. My clear thinking requires a clear space. One of the fastest ways to advance my life or our life, anybody's life, is to simplify it. Get rid of the clutter. Nobody works well when they're pulled in 25 different directions. Ain't nobody got time for that. Number 2, negative energy. Get the hell out of here with that. We all have those people in our life that drain us, right? They call and it's all about their problems and they're just really dumping on us. Energy is infectious. Also, things like work drains us. My work drains me. I can't quit yet, but that's why I'm on this journey. Overthinking. Oh, wait, should I do this? Oh, I shouldn't do that because it's not going to look good. Oh, this design is not right. Shut it up. Shut it up. I overthink my designs, wasting tons of time. I wonder if my store will take off or if it'll grow, if I'll be successful in it. Overthinking leads to less productivity and subsequently burnout. As a singer, as a conductor, as a musician, there are a lot of moving parts to that. And if I overthink, it'll take away from my focus on the music, and then something will get missed. Something will be not what I wanted it to be, because that part of my brain is used for foolishness, for overthinking and worrying. Let it go. Ain't nobody got time for that. The 4th thing I'm quitting is social media and constantly checking on the news. Social media is a rabbit hole. I've referenced quitting TikTok in one of my past videos. I'm weaning myself off of the rest of social media. Now, I still love it, and I still going to use it from time to time, but no more of having hours of my life unaccounted for like I've been drugged because I've been on TikTok or Instagram for hours scrolling. No more of that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Also, the news. The news can be very negative, and then it can have you thinking for the rest of the day, oh, this was so tragic, or this is whatever. You need to be involved, but I don't need to be checking it every hour upon the hour, just like what's going on. Life goes on, and I'm going to keep moving, especially when we're in an election cycle. I don't care who you're voting for, and I don't care your opinion on who I'm voting for. Let it go. Ain't nobody got time for that. The 5th thing I'm quitting is focusing on things I can't control. A lot of us do it, and I found myself doing it, seeking validation before I form an opinion. So, oh, does this look good? Okay, now I can go for this. I have a mind. I can think, I'm letting that go. Of course, I ask for advice or just an opinion, but I'm not living by that, and I'm not going to be paralyzed waiting for affirmation from someone else. I need to buck up, put on the big boy pants, and move forward with whatever I'm doing in whatever aspect of life. I don't care if you don't like my design. Leave me alone. The sixth thing I'm quitting is the fear of failure. I don't care. I failed every day of my life in one way or another, and I will continue until the day I die. So I'm letting that go, and I'm really going to try to move forward in not worrying about, oh, I'm not going to do this right. Oh, they're going to think I'm an idiot. One thing, I hate doing these videos. I have grown to love my friends and love you all because you are so positive and so encouraging. But I hate being on video. I hate talking in front of a group. And every time I do it, I have to do like 50,000 takes because I'm stammering over a word or missing a line or not making sense or trying to go off on my own, and then I'm in another realm. Overthinking leads to less productive. Anyway, I'm going to keep doing it because I'm not afraid of it. I want to grow in this. I want to grow to love it. I'm not there yet, but I'll get there because I'm going to keep going. Life is too short. Being afraid of failing will keep you from any progress. Ain't nobody got time for that. The seventh thing I'm quitting is comparing myself to others. Like I said earlier, I don't care what you're doing. I'm not going to look at my friend's shop and say, oh, they've got 3,000 listings and they made 400 sales and I'm not there yet. And oh no, who has time for all that whining? That is so draining on you. I'm not going to compare myself to anybody because when I start doing that, then I'm working to overtake them. And that's not the goal. The goal is to flourish and to grow. And that time you've spent thinking about how to be better than them or why they are better than you in whatever aspect, that could be trained on yourself and making yourself better, making your shop better, making whatever better, but not worrying about how this one looks or how you look because you're not in the same place. Ain't nobody got time for that. Number 8 thing that I'm quitting is being busy but not productive. There's a quote I love, and it goes, "Don't mistake movement for progress." In other words, you could be running in place, but you're going nowhere. I am guilty of this. And it's not because I'm not actually productive, but I could be much more productive if I could focus on one area at a time. But I allow myself to be spread thin because I have a lot of things going on in life. And then I make no real visible, real work moving forward. No, none of that. Do any of these things relate to you? Let me know in the comments if you can relate or if you have any other things that you suggest that we as a community could do to better ourselves in life and in Etsy. I want to thank you all for your amazing support, your comments. You're telling me that I am inspirational to you, but I get the inspiration from you. I'm amazed at this community and how much energy I gain from you. Energy except for that one person that kept coming in my comments talking crap. Watch yourself. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you can get all of our updates and not be left behind. No friend left behind. Take care.